I mean, your family that was hiding in the corner.
Oh, I did. Oh, we're here. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was all ready to harass him for being
Yeah.
unsociable.
Yeah, I told them to. We're very good listeners.
They set up all those games in the back and so they could look at them. I wanted to play. They got all the fun games over there, the beanbag toss and.
Ain't that the truth?
So it's time to Corky. This is your life.
Steve gave it to me.
I got to see this. Teacher.
This is the truth, right? The Buffalo Bills do make me drink.
Is there another
Over there. I got my new stand.
So this is definitely group participation, meaning that everybody gets to help out as we tell this story of Corky's tremendous life. And if you don't have any idea of what the heck you're going to say, we took care of that too. So there's a whole bucket full of things to say. So we're going to let Paula kick it off. How about a nice hand for this wonderful party and everything she did.
Oh, walk it!
So I'm going to hand it over the microphone.
So, hi.
Hi.
So first, I really want to welcome everyone here that loves and admires Cork. Wait a minute. I don't see any of those people here. Oh, I think those are the people that didn't RSVP and that didn't show up.
Oh.
How's that?
Are you here all week?
I am here all week.
Did you RSVP?
Corky, we
Yeah.
are your people.
Did you RSVP?
Yes, we are your people, Cork.
Okay.
So I just want to say a couple things about Cork. Let's see. My husband, the love of my life, the reason that I smile and laugh my ass off every day. Let me tell you why. Every morning when I get up, or he's either up or I'm up first, right? The first thing he says to me in the morning is,
What's up, player?
what this means. What up, playa?
What up, player?
I'm up. I don't know. What do you mean, what's up? I don't know. What does it mean? Anyone know what that means?
It all tastes the same.
All taste same? Let me just share a couple other things that my husband says. We're just hanging out, doing nothing, and all of a sudden, he becomes like a little Trekkie. He's like, damn it, Jim, I'm just a doctor. What does this mean? Does anyone know? He just said, what does it mean, Cork?
It's from Star Trek. You might know that. Damn it, Jim.
Okay, there's like 4 people here that know what it means. Okay? Then he turns into like Mr. Obvious. How you doing, Cork? Oh, God damn it. Their sun is hot. Really? The sun is hot? What the hell does that mean? He just says things that I have no idea what he's talking about. It's ridiculous. I think it has to do with those people over there, that Peter and Diane. I think they taught them that stuff. What does this all mean, Peter?
How you doing? Nice truck. Where you from?
Oh, is that your saying? So this year, Cork and I have been together 15 years. So, to all of you said we wouldn't make it 15 minutes, okay? 15 years we made it. Right, dear?
Oh, God.
15 years. Is that cool?
Like 50.
And I ain't got no hair left.
So before I pass the mic to anybody else that might want to say something, I just have one more thing to say. My daughter told me about a website where you can go and look up the name of the song that was playing during your conception. Hit it! Remember this, Pete and Diane? Do you remember hearing it, Corky? Oh, he was there too.
Come on, everybody stand up and do a swim move.
Come on. Okay, Peter.
My sister help you right
I've been trying to deny this man for 50 years. But I think it...
Yeah, you
I guess I've known this guy longer than anybody. Just a couple of things.
I love it.
First off, this was actually going to be Chris Wright. But my wife decided that sounded like toilet paper. So, when he was born, his grandfather and I were in the waiting room. And the doctor came out and said, "You got a son." The nurse stands next to him and said, "What's his name?" I looked at my father-in-law and I said, James William. So for all of you that don't know, this is really James William. How did he get the name Corky? The first time his grandmother saw him,
Oh, you idiot.
he was kind of cuddled up and he had his fist in the air. And my mother said, "What a corker." It's been that ever since. And I believe there's a lot of people that really didn't know his real name. All those years of hunting, you didn't know? A couple of things when Corky was young. There was a song that came out that was Born Free. I guess Corky didn't know what the word born was, so he kept saying, corn free. I like that. Then when he was in second grade, he had a teacher by the name of Mrs. Jones. A record came out that was called Me and Mrs. Jones. He come running in the house one day and he looks at his mother and goes, "Mommy, that song's about my teacher." It wasn't. Now we'll jump to his teen years. We lived in a duplex, and I kept coming home on Friday nights, and I go down in the cellar, and the cellar walls were leaking. And I thought, what the hell is going on? So, being the gentleman that I am, I run to the store and get these latex paint that's a sealer, painted the wall, and I thought, well, that'll take care of that. Next Friday I come home, here's the water dripping down the ceiling. It's going to go through the wall. So I said to my wife, I said, what is causing that? She says, I haven't a clue. So the following Friday, I snuck home early. Here's he and all of his buddies are in the backyard having cold beer. and they were using our window pit for an ice chest.
Oh my God.
And the water was leaking through the window and down the wall. He's smarter than I am. I think that's about all I got. God help you.
I'll never forget that. He didn't tell me he took the car away from me for a month, too.
David Rubin.
It's not going to end well.
Oh, this is not going to be a good one.
All right, well, first of all, some of you don't know this story, but I wasn't sure if Cork was going to be my uncle. At first, I thought he might have been my brother. Because
Oh my God.
the original member of my family had Cork with him, so it was my sister. That's the same name. Lots of people together. And so, that was cool. What do you think? You'd be a great brother, wouldn't you think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But, as fate would happen, he ended up being my uncle.
It's a soap opera.
Look at this house.
Right.
Look at this house.
An uncle who's a couple years younger than me. But when you mentioned a minute ago 15 years, I really thought that you're going to spend a couple years with every female member of my family.
Aunt Bonnie.
Yeah, Aunt Bonnie, you're next.
But,
You're next, Aunt Bonnie.
well, I couldn't ask for a better uncle.
No.
I knew this was going to be a good one.
I think it came from the conception music. The verse goes 2 girls for every boy. So he had to make his way around the family.
Okay. Anybody else?
Krista.
Krista.
Oh, this ought to be good. This girl is not afraid to say anything.
So piggybacking off that last story, I want to talk about when they got reintroduced.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
Jillian,
I totally have to tell this.
But then later she saw him, much later,
Dun, dun, dun.
at a meeting or something.
Uh-huh.
For baseball or something.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, I remember that guy. So she went up to him and she was like, hey, I'm Aunt Paula. Remember me? And then she said, and she kind of stuck her chest out a little bit.
There's a lot of it.
Aunt Paula.
There's a lot of it.
So now I always think of her being like, hey, Aunt Paula.
Oh my God.
So I have to contribute. But I love Corky, so I'm so happy she stuck him out there.
Susan.
It's all true. Every bit of it's been true. Every bit of it. Yes.
Okay. Got it?
Trennan.
Trennan? Come on, Trennan.
This ought to be good. This ought to be good. This ought to be good. I'm not saying it.
So there's lots of stories I could come up with, but they're long removed and it's too long to explain it. So what I did was I found a few good Mad Libs. And I put words that Corky would say. So hopefully you'll find these humorous. So the first one starts, I started a food service enterprise the other day. I run a food stand. I serve everything. For breakfast, I've served chocolate loners, chocolate turtles, and fried flips. For lunch, I serve oatmeal pie sandwiches and hot dogs. And in the afternoon, I serve ice cream with flavors ranging from orange soda to Hawaiian punch. One morning, my peoples came up to me in order to taste the cheeseburger sub. I sarcastically told the peoples I was fresh out, but I was farted senseless until I was brown in the face. I didn't think that was very dirty, so I went to the police. But when I came back, all my chocolate turtles and flips had been stolen. And all I had left to sell for breakfast were these stupid chocolate loners, which had gotten wet because the freezer door was at left. That was my worst day. The best day was accidentally just before it. A cougar came up to me and ordered a large orange soda ice cream cone and gave me a $50 tip. That made me so horny. It's more than enough to pay for the stolen chocolate turtles.
Oh my god.
And I got one more.
Cork has no idea what you're talking about. He's like, those are normal
I
words.
was fucking on the sidewalk with eyes on Lucy. Gosh, how smelly those brown eyes are. I started licking because that was my crush. This all doesn't make sense because it's a man.
You know what a Mad Lib is?
Right, that night I climaxed about Lucy.
Oh my god. That's your mom.
If we were ugly, how it would be if we had sex. The next day, I farted the guts to Lucy over to my house. We flew and she seemed interested in me. I realized I had been staring at her boobies the whole time.
Well, of course.
I asked her if she wanted to come to my room. She looked at me quizzically, but she said she always would be. When we got in my room, she put her boobie on my boobie and said she loved me since the first day we met.
Look at Cork. He's like, what are you talking about? What this means? What this means?
My heart started to do Crouching Tiger, and I told Lucy the same. Suddenly, my motorhome went up, and I asked her if she wanted to see some more of me. She said yes, and then the rest of the story goes on. But you get the idea.
I get the idea. Holy Lord.
Justin.
What this means?
What's this mean?
I don't know what this means. Okay, anybody else? So everybody's got a little one-liner to say to you, Cork. To Justin and you on to
Cork's parents loved him right from the start. When he was just 1 day old, his mother said, "What a treasure." And his father said, "Yeah, let's bury it."
I've always tried to see things from Cork's point of view, but I just can't stick my head that far up my rear end.
Who wrote these?
Cork obviously doesn't suffer from split personality. I mean, if he did, why would he use this one?
Well, Corky had a good idea once, but it died of loneliness.
Cork has a great motto. If at first you don't succeed, maybe skydiving isn't for you.
Cork's nose is so big, and kids are always trying to feed it peanuts.
Oh.
That's what it says.
Cork's not too handy. He couldn't fix his brakes, so he made his horn louder.
Seriously, Cork hasn't been himself lately. Have you noticed the improvement?
One good thing about Cork's looks, they're a good cure for hiccups.
Corky doesn't know the meaning of the word fear, but then again, he doesn't know the meaning of most words.
I love this guy. I worship the quicksand he walks on.
Boy, this is
I'm
tough.
not saying Cork's fat, but his driver's license photo was taken with the satellite camera.
Holy
That is not
moly.
good. That is
Hey,
not
Cole, you are a best friend to me, and you are an old family to us. Thank you.
Yeah, Corky tried to sniff Coke once, but the ice cubes got stuck in his nose.
Corky thinks that Moby Dick is some sort of venereal disease.
We received a number of congratulatory telegrams for this event from people congratulating themselves for not being here. And by the way, Corky gets no respect because the day he was born and said, "Sorry, Mrs. Wright," but he pulled through.
Corky's so old that his back goes out more than he does.
Court, this is just for a joke, okay? I've known you for over 30 years, and I don't want it to end today, okay? Court, if you weighed 5 more pounds, you could get a group insurance policy.
Cork, I was talking to your mom last night. She said when you were a kid, you were so ugly she had to put a pork chop around your neck so the dogs would play with you. That's your mother, not me.
Hey, Corky, we heard your trick knee goes out more than you do.
I feel the love here.
This is a roast.
Man.
You burn. When you roast pork.
I'll never forget the first time I met Cork, but I'm hoping the therapy will eventually work.
Cork, your idea of getting lucky is being able to find your car in Walmart's parking lot on the first try.
And Corky's gonna get a tattoo on his head that says "This space for rent."
So they gave me 5 minutes to tell you all the great things about Cork, which is fine. But what would I do for the other 4 minutes and 50 seconds?
Boy.
I wouldn't say Cork is hairy, but when he was born, his mother almost died of rug burns. Sorry, Anti.
Corky's not the most refined guy. I was at his house last week and asked him where the bathroom was. He says, "Pick a corner."
That's me. Yeah. Holy moly. Who wrote all this trash?
Cork's been known to do a lot of soul searching. So far, he hasn't found one.
Corky's fellow employees say he does work of 3 men, Curly, Larry, and Moe.
Hi, Corky. I bought you a birthday present, but then I got an invitation that says no present. I thought, girl, one had a bikini top, one had a bikini bottom. No present, so I said, the hell with it. I took it home and enjoyed it. So I'm going to get them.
It wasn't my party. She did it.
Okay. Cork's the kind of guy who turns the other cheek, which is too bad because it's even uglier.
Cork is such a lush that the last time he gave a urine sample, there was an olive in it.
Cork is a guy who always speaks his mind, which explains the long silences.
Did you write all this?
I wrote every freaking one of them. What do you think I've been doing for 6 months?
Obviously not cleaning my house.
I've been looking.
Follow roast. Follow roast now.
Really? I found all that shit on the internet. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't write any of that stuff about you. Come on, I love you. I would never say those bad things. all those people out there saying. Oh, I'm sorry, Dino.
Dino, I love you, man!
Dino said something nice about you. So,
One out of all these people.
that's true. So happy birthday, honey. You're welcome, I love you.
Well, I got room for 12 two-people teams. So I want everybody who's interested as a pair just to team up. We'll do it in a few minutes, but just keep in mind, pick a partner. I can only do 12 teams. That's all the equipment I have. So that's coming up in a few minutes, and please don't be afraid to ask for some music. There's still food back there. And once again, thank you so much, Paula, for having this wonderful party. So we're going to kick up some music. So I say we'll give it 15 minutes. Once I have 12 teams, we're going to play a little game.